So I'm up to like over 20 ayahuasca ceremonies, and we do other plant medicines too. But um, it's been a great journey, and it's been awesome. It's been really awesome. I get a lot of visions that I can act upon. I see in the medicine, see the things that I can improve in my life. I really see the of what it could be like, the fruit of action I could take when I get home. And so I have actionable steps, and the relationships in my life are shown to me really vividly. And I can see and sense and feel the emotional quality of my relationships. It's been a difficult journey. I've had a lot of tough things to deal with in my relationships. And I get so inspired to go home and implement the lessons. Then when I come back, I get to see more lessons and more assignments. And sometimes I keep working on the same ones because some of these things are difficult, take time to implement. But going into this community every month and just the people here, everyone's here is about personal development, personal improvement, spiritual growth. And the stories I hear of people like quitting bad habits and empowering themselves to bring the light and the love from the ceremony into their lives. And when I come home from these ceremonies, the afterglow lasts for a few weeks, and first week is really awesome. I get just really inspired to get things done. It helps me in business and improves my performance. It puts me in this flow state. I'm just not overthinking, no anxiety. I just implement, take action, just do things I need to do in my business. And it really has helped me get through difficult times, and still difficult. And a lot of personal habits come up too that I'm still working on, like the risk taking, financial risk taking, and gambling, basically gambling with investment capital and taking stupid risks and losing a bunch of money. It's been really difficult, but coming into these ceremonies allows me to heal from that pain. The pain and the regrets, they come up, and you have to deal with them. You have to face your fears, your demons, your problems. The medicine forces you to face your crap, basically. The crap comes to the surface. You have to face it. So these ceremonies are really difficult. Going through this process is not fun. Afterwards, it's great. I mean, it's amazing. The feeling of peace, the inner peace, and just really deep body relaxation that comes after going through this craziness is something I haven't experienced anywhere else. The plant medicine definitely does something to the body that's hard to describe. Sometimes it feels like the most difficult thing, but going through it, just surviving. I often face death in these ceremonies. That's a recurring theme, is to face your death. You're telling yourself, okay, you're not dying, but it definitely feels like it. And you do your best. And a couple of times I passed, like I almost wanted to just pass out and let go. And maybe I should have, I don't know. Maybe in the future when I'm about to faint, I'll just go with it. But I would just find there's something in me that clicks, and I find that inner strength that gets me through it, gets me out of it. And the whole like dealing with the body discomfort, and sometimes with the seasons, could be cold, could be hot, dealing with the nature. Being out here in nature is amazing. That's another huge benefit, and in such a way that you've never been in nature. I mean, some of us like to go hiking and whatever, camping, but this is like full immersion. At least for me, I get the desire to completely just merge myself with the earth. I mean, I feel like I'm really reconnecting with Mother Nature, with Mother Earth. The sun, the wind, the elements, it all plays into it. And just being okay with it, in the medicine, it is amazing. Just laying in the dirt, rolling around like a child. You get this complete deep relaxation that's really amazing. Never thought you could be this relaxed. So that's my ceremony. Everyone does a little differently. I'm called to be full skin contact with the nature. I just feels so primordial, and it helps me get through the difficulty of the medicine, that earth connection. And it's something we've lost, in our modern day life. And so it's a way to reconnect. And to do it every month is just awesome. I mean, I'll even kiss the dirt. I'll even eat a little bit of the dirt. Just chew it on it. I'll swallow a little bit of the dirt too and just let those minerals come in. And looking at the sun when you're in medicine, you've never seen sun like this. It's just glowing and vibrating, and the shapes in there, and I see the fractals and the sacred geometry, the flower of life. I see that in the sun, and I feel I'm communicating with the sun. I'll gaze at the sun a lot. Sometimes I'll open my mouth, just like eating that energy. There's a lot of negative things come up, and we're told to just give it to the sun. Things come up, and I send it to the sun. It is our source of life on this earth. And there used to be a lot of sun worship in primitive cultures, but they're not so primitive. I mean, they're connected to the earth and they understand what it's about. And sure, some people say, oh, you're worshiping nature, worshiping the creation instead of the creator. I know that's what it looks like. But the fact is, God is one. God is unity, right? God is love. So God is manifested through nature. I'm given the sun value, the nature value, because it's our home, our mother nature. Feeling the energy, the spirituality of it, feeling like these elements are alive and not just some dead thing. The creation is part of God, honoring of the earth, the mountains, the wind, the air, the clouds. That is honoring the creator, because it's all one. We're all interconnected. In different ceremonies, I connect through different methods. Just such an awesome time, guys. I recommend everyone try it at least once. You might find that there's a lot of healing that you need to do. And I'll revisit past childhood experiences and certain painful experiences that maybe I've repressed, and I get to relive them and offer forgiveness to the whole situation. And as you forgive and let go, then your life improves because you're not carrying all that baggage anymore. I'll feel like I'm being born, and I'll go through the discomforts, extreme discomforts. Like I've had a sensation where I was drowning in water, trying to breathe, and then calling out for my mom, and so confused, scared. That's one of our biggest traumas that we forgot and repressed is our birth pains. And then also feel my mom's pains too through it. My connection with my mom has improved, at least internally. I'm still working on improving it externally. And with my dad too, I've seen my dad often in my visions, and I've seen how we've had this coldness between us, this wall between us for years, because of whatever differences of opinion, differences of views on things, but it doesn't matter. The medicine has shown me that it is up to me to break down those walls, and I've taken some of those steps and to do that, and it is improving. It's been an awesome 2 years. It's been an amazing 2 years. When everything was shut down, the ceremony kept going. Our medicine woman, abuela, we call her grandma, she is awesome. She's a warrior of light. I mean, she doesn't stop for anything. I mean, you can see the fire didn't stop her rebuilding. There's no masks here. No one's wearing masks. I mean, we're hugging, we're embracing each other. That's the other huge thing about this ceremony is my primary love language is physical touch. And I've often not received much of it in my primary relationships. Coming here allows me to recharge. And after you go through this crazy experience in the medicine, everyone is your brother and sister. Really, you're just ready to hug everyone, embrace them. And it's all clean, it's all proper, it's all pure. We're just loving on each other. And that helps me get through and get back to life and face whatever challenges. I'm just really honored to be a part of it. I'm grateful to Steven, shout out, who brought me out. Now I'm inviting you.